Okay, so I have a few major changes to the cheek pistol, universal cheek pistol chassis from my last video. The first one should be obvious right here. I have a new uh, angled foregrip. It's designed to hook your finger in at the front and then stack up your back three fingers here. I initially tested with a very slightly angled foregrip to see what I liked, and then I improved it here. So 3 fingers stack in the back, and then you hook at the front, and then your thumb can go around the thumb stop. Which gives a very solid grip, in my opinion. The second major change is the addition of this device. I have a bolt going through a little M-lock insert with a plastic little nib on the end that rides along the top of the deflector. As you can see, this deflector I added a little cocking handle to. It does not interfere with the motion, it just slides right across the smooth top of the deflector. And the purpose of this device is to prevent the pistol from flexing inside the chassis. As I explained in a prior video, the rail of the pistol runs inside the chassis along here, and if that rail is flexible polymer like it is for this pistol, the barrel of the pistol can diverge from the axis of the chassis. In general, this is not a huge problem because the flexure is not huge, it's not big, and also as your eye moves up and down when you cheek the pistol, so does the red dot. And I believe in my testing they move in directions that counteract each other. But this optional device will take more flex out. As you can see, if I hold the pistol and apply a force to the back, I'll flex up. You can see it's flexing up a little bit. Now I'll flex down. There's really no flex at all. And you can adjust it to be tighter or looser. I got it sort of in between right now to make sure that the action isn't impeded by it. So that should increase accuracy significantly. I haven't had a chance to test it yet, but that will be the next thing that I test. This is what that deflector looks like outside of the chassis. You can see a mark here from prior testing without the little plastic nib on it. Here was the prototype of the angled foregrip, which I didn't really care for. I went away from the individually finger separated version to a straight version. And you can also run a little short, almost vertical foregrip if you like that. It was good. It looked good. It just wasn't as comfortable as this new version. All right, I think that's all the major changes. This looks nice over here. It has little small cuts you can't really see that allow it to, if it were to, it has to clear some extra protrusions for these two positions, for these screws, to just give it some more strength. So it's cut across there, and there's another cut here so that you can move the whole thing one step forward if you wanted to. The other side, there's a little gap on at the moment that will be tightened up to look a little better and not collect crap in. And the next version actually is going to have a larger radius cut here to smooth the whole thing out so it's not so blocky. And I'm working on also a new version, well, not a new version, a new print technique for the extension that goes on the back of the chassis. Like these. So the new version will be printed, again, not a new version, but a new orientation for printing, which will look a little cleaner. I think You can see how the print orientation makes the surface finish look a little weird. This one's a little, I don't know, blacker than this one because the layer lines are in different directions. So I'm going to try to fix some of that for the next version. My next step, I'm working on finding a third-party site to sell the kits on. So soon I'm going to have listed on Etsy or Amazon or some site like that. So I anticipate having the ability to take orders pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. The next thing I'm going to do is accuracy test and function test with the new changes. I'm not trying to prove to the world that this is like the most accurate newfangled thing, but I need to do some just basic demonstration, and then hopefully other reviewers will pick it up from there, and we can have some real comparisons to pistol alone or to similar alternatives out there on the market. All right, thank you.